Hi, we are Meso. Who are we? Pay attention to the following video. Hi, come with me. I'm Sophia from Team 5 from MBAN at Holt International Business School, Boston campus. Hi, Sanook. Us as business students face different challenges, especially business analytics students that we deal with different industries, like marketing, management, or even finance. These creates a lot of problems on our daily day, and these problems can take too long, like waiting for an elevator. Too long of a ride, right? That's why we need tools to take us to the next level. These levels can be like going up in a ride of an elevator. The path to reach there, it's now, and it's today. It's like taking a stroll down the hallway. Maybe you need a quiet study area to read a book. But guess what? We are here today to present to you the tool that will help you for tomorrow, to prepare you for a new era. We present Meso, turning timeless investing wisdom into real-time financial guidance. Well, now we need to learn more about how can Meso help you achieve success. Let's look now into Meso features.
Our chatbot is equipped with main features: semantic search, which quickly finds the most relevant passages using advanced vector embedding; contextual summarization, which provides clear explanations of complex ideas; Q&A reasoning, which allows the chatbot to answer detailed questions with contextual accuracy; code generation. This category focuses on the chatbot's ability to help users write, optimize, and troubleshoot code for various tasks. These features work together to help users learn, analyze, and apply timeless investing strategies in a modern, user-friendly way. The interface presents a chat box for users to observe their messages and learn from the chat response. We can insert our questions or text in this bar message. Let us start with something simple with a question: what is investment? Here we can see a semantic search for quick and relevant information about investment. For other criteria functionality, we can study from business value example cases that will be further explained by our associates. Second, this audio function is very interesting. It shows user record their question without the need to type, with few clicks of buttons to have fruitful conversations with our Meso chatbot. We can start by uploading audio files or clicking on the microphone chatbot icon. Click record, say message, what is investment? Then we click stop, and the recording is now being processed into text appearing on the message bar. Now you can click on send. Meso immediately studies the message and accurately produces answers to your needs. Now let us see the infrastructure behind these advanced features.
Well, that was informative. Thank you, Sanook. Now, before we move on to examples, let's learn about how is Meso created. And for that, we need to thank Aparavi toolchain to make it possible. Let's look the following video to learn how we did it.
Our chatbot pipeline begins with AWS S3, where all source documents are securely stored. From there, we use document parser to extract text from various formats like PDF or Word files. The text goes through preprocessor to clean and normalize the data, removing noise, splitting into chunks, and preparing it for the analysis. We then use OpenAI embedding model to convert the text into semantic vectors that capture meaning. Finally, we store those vectors in Beviate, a high-performance vector database, which allows our chatbot to retrieve the most relevant information and respond with context and accuracy.
That was so informative. Thank you, Aparavi, again for allowing us to create Meso. Now, for example number 1, let's learn how to move from basic to prolific with Gabriel, one of Holt's best students.
Hi, I'm Gabriel, and I need help with my investment scores, and I'll use Meso for it. Thanks to Meso, I'm just a few clicks away of getting the help I need. First, I click on text-to-speech, visual accessibility, and the small microphone icon. I click on record. What is the margin of safety in investing and why is it important to investor? Click on stop. And send.
That's fantastic. But how can Meso help Gabriel with technical answers?
According to Meso and the book, the margin of safety is the principle of purchasing securities when their market price is significantly below their intrinsic value. From this response, we gain insights into managing risk in volatile markets, making data-backed investment decisions, and building long-term portfolio protection. This has real-life applications in wealth management and personal finance, and it indicates how well Meso can reason and help us with whatever we need.
Thank you, Gabriel. Now, let's exemplify how can we think like a master's student utilizing Meso.
Hi, I'm Abdullah, business analytics student doing my master's, and I wanted to understand and dive deep into the market and how it fluctuates. So I'm going to be using Meso to dive deep into it. So I'm going to first type my message here, which is, what can I prepare for investments interviews on how to deal with market fluctuation? And give me a clear outline, please. And then I'm going to go down here and tick text to speech and visual accessibility, and then go ahead and press send to get my answer.
Well, how can Abdallah obtain business insights utilizing Meso?
Thanks to Meso, these answers support key features to highlight in investment interviews. 1. Behavioral finance in action. 2. Emotional resilience in investing. 3. Using volatility strategically. These are essential in financial fields like fintech, hedge funds, and algorithmic trading to mitigate risk. It's important to address managing market fluctuations by analyzing causes, assessing risks, and maintaining discipline. Candidates can explain types of volatility, apply behavioral finance concepts like loss aversion, and illustrate strategies such as diversification and hedging. Real-world examples show the ability to stay rational and data-driven, supporting a long-term investment philosophy in uncertain environments. This serves as a useful summary of interview techniques for candidates in the financial industry.
Wow, so many ways to learn from Meso. But we understand that you sometimes need to leave the university. We don't live here, right? That's why we can see the following example on how to use Meso outside campus.
Let me read from Meso. Here we learn the philosophical foundation of responsible investing, clear criteria for making sound financial decisions, and the distinction are crucial for regulatory understanding. So this insight benefits sectors like investment banking, financial regulation, and education, where clarity and compliance matter, which ultimately sharpen your scope of knowledge and practice in the finance sector for your career as an analyst in satisfying stakeholder values.
Now, let's get more technical. We know that life is made up of challenges. Here, we will learn how Meso can help you tackle some of them. We're gonna get examples of how you can code with Meso and move beyond the chat.
Now, let us look at technical output of the chatbot in coding. I want to use Python code to do complex financial analysis. Teach me some Python to begin with. Now, as Meso shows, this Python primer equips users with foundational coding skills essential for financial analysis. Understanding variables, lists, conditional statements, loops, and functions enables users to manipulate financial data effectively, such as with pandas. Users can handle stock price data and calculate key metrics like averages, enhancing their ability to analyze financial trends. So by learning how to calculate portfolio values and simulated real-time data through APIs, users develop the technical proficiencies needed for financial modeling, forecasting, and risk management. Therefore, we can see the competency of coding and financial modeling of the Meso in enhancing financial analysts their technical skills.
We would like you to remember, like one of our co-creators of Meso said, Meso transforms timeless investment wisdom into real-time, actionable financial insights. It's our key mission for you to understand complex topics in an easy and transparent way. For us, it's key that you can learn in the best way possible to tackle those difficult times.
As you have seen, Meso helps simplify advanced financial knowledge, personalize the learning journey, and unlock insights from dense, unstructured text. And it is not just for students, it can also assist organizations like Charles Schwab for client education, Betterment for tailored portfolio insights, and FINRA to reinforce public financial literacy.
Thank you, Juanfer. It's fantastic to hear that Meso expands its tools to those who need them, from students to organizations to companies. We would like you also to remember that read to support your personal or company's growth with Meso's materials. Analyze for improved operational results of your readings. And remember to always expand for swiftly changing finance or business needs. With Meso, everything is possible. And the key, it's you asking the first question. Thank you for watching our video. Sadly, we have reached the end. Hope we hear from you soon, and hope you get to enjoy Meso as much as we enjoyed creating it. Remember, Meso, turning timeless investing wisdom into real-time financial guidance.